Branding, branding, branding,
All
branding,
right.
branding.
Now, there's an old TV show that says branded. That's not a way to die. It's an old Western. But we want to say
Corey, you old.
that I am old. But branded is the way you want it. You want to be branded these days. Branding is a way to get your message out and make sure that people are loyal to your logos, your publications, anything that you've created for your business. So we're going to talk about some branding strategies today as we talk with Hey DJ NJ and talking about how he creates content for kids, but he's also making sure that he knows how to brand all of his talents right here today in this 1 hour talk show. We talk to you, our home team.
This 1 hour talk show, we're going to talk to you, whether you're watching on the replay or not. That means we are going to start with our 5-minute story time. Everybody loves stories. And of course, TWP Popcorn is ready, Corey. Love and Live Show says they can't wait. And GT Jr. grows in Alaska. All the way from Alaska is in there. Guess who else? My Renaissance grandma. Hey.
Buckner in the house.
Absolutely. So y'all get ready for the 5-minute story time in order to kick this talk show off.
All right. So today's a oldie but goodie because think of being branded means that you have a classic story that can stand the test of time. And some people do that with characters they create. Of course, we all know that Disney and Marvel and Star Wars are great examples of building characters that stand the test of time, that represent their company and brand their company to the fullest. Well, today we're going to tell you a story that has stood the test of time and introduce some characters to you as well that you may not be familiar with in this fractured version of Goldilocks, the Three Bears, meet Good Friend the Bird, and Bad Friend the Skunk.
Ooh, this is a classic, one of the stories I love to tell, or we tell in tandem. So, Corey, you tell the story, I'll do my part.
And if you like this story, don't forget, you can always get more great stories from our past library.
Audrey's living life already knows that. She's in there, put in hashtag the home team, so she knows exactly where to find the stories. blindguystories.com/past library, PASS library. Let's go for it.
Here we go. One Saturday morning, Mama Bear woke up in fairy tale land and said something that most real moms say in the real world. I'm not cooking another bowl of porridge this morning. He's going to take us out to eat. So she woke up Papa Bear. She woke up Baby Bear. Get up, guys. Let's go. I just downloaded a 2-for-1 Groupon from Mrs. Rabbit's new restaurant called IHOP. Mr. Bear jumped up and said, oh boy, pancakes. They showered, they dressed, they jumped in their car, and drove off so fast they forgot to shut the front door and lock it. Uh-oh. Well, along came Goldilocks, a curious little girl. She saw the Three Bears' door was open, and she always wanted to go inside and see what their house looked like. So she pushed the door open. That's when Good Friend the Bird landed on her shoulder and said,
Goldilocks, oh Goldilocks, don't touch if it doesn't belong to you.
But then Goldilocks smelled a funny smell. It was Bad Friend the Skunk. Pee! Bad Friend said, hey kid, don't listen to that goody two-shoe boy sitting on your shoulder there. Go on inside and check the place out. The Three Bears got this house on the market anyway. I seen it last night on Fairy Tale Land HGTV. So Goldilocks went inside, and she found that Papa Bear had a brand new 152-inch flat screen smart TV on the wall, and she reprogrammed all his sports channels to nothing but kids shows. Ooh. Then she saw Mama Bear had a brand new computer sitting there on the desk, and she went to log into YouTube for Kids, and she knocked it over, and she made water and flour spill all into the computer. Ooh. And then she found Baby Bear's new tablet that Grandma Bear had gave him for his birthday. And then she played Roblox on it and dropped the screen. Everyone said, ooh. But she wasn't finished yet because she ran upstairs because Bad Friend the Skunk said, hey kid, why don't you go on upstairs and check out the bedrooms? Bet you got some good beds to jump on. But Good Friend tried to stop her and said,
Goldilocks, oh Goldilocks, don't touch if it doesn't belong to you.
But Goldilocks paid him no mind. She got on a big bed that belonged to Papa Bear, and she went to jump on it, but it was a Tempur-Pedic mattress that didn't have much give, so she hit the nightstand and crashed, knocked over his favorite NFL sports night lamp. Ooh. Then she found Mama Bear's bed. It was a spring cord mattress, and she jumped, she flipped, and she kicked the wedding portrait off the wall and tore a hole in it. Ooh. And then she found Baby Bear's bed, and on that bed was the latest issue of Black Panther comic book and a box of crayons.
Black Panther, yes.
So Goldilocks,
crayons, yes.
Goldilocks colored every single picture of Black Panther pink and then went to sleep. By this time, the three bears came home. Boy, oh boy, Miss Rabbit sure knows how to make some 24-karat pancakes. They're almost as good as Laquita Marie's. But hey, somebody's been in the house, and they reprogrammed my smart TV to nothing but kids show. Mama Bear said, oh, you think that's bad? Someone spilled water into my brand new laptop. Now I'll never be able to watch Blind Guy His Life, Their Life live. But nobody was more upset than Baby Bear. Ah, Mommy, Daddy, somebody cracked the screen to the new tablet that Grandma Bear sent me for my birthday through Amazon Prime. Ah! But Papa Bear's nose told him something else was still wrong. They followed the scent upstairs, and there they found their bedroom was a mess. Hey, somebody knocked over my NFL nightstand that had been broken. Oh, that was the Cowboys net we gave you for Father's Day. It's broken anyway. So, but look, somebody tore the wedding portrait that we had over our bed. But nobody was more upset than Baby Bear. Nah, Mommy, Daddy, she colored in my Black Panther comic book. Look, all the Black Panther pictures, now he's just a Pink Panther. Goldilocks woke up when she heard all the crying and yelling, and she tried to run, but she fainted. When she woke up, the three bears were there. So was her own mother and an officer from the FTLPD, the
Fairy Tale Police Department?
Fairy Tale Land Police Department. They had caught Bad Friend the Skunk with a backpack full of the three bears' things that he had stolen from their house. And he confessed and told them that he used Goldilocks as a decoy to get inside the house. So instead of having to get hauled off to juvenile detention hall, Goldilocks had to pay the three bears back by gathering honey from the beehive all summer long.
That's not safe.
And she ran away from the beehive, getting stung and chased. Good friend the bird flew over her head and said,
Goldilocks, oh Goldilocks, don't touch if it doesn't belong to you.
And that was the end of that. So remember, never touch things that don't belong to you without asking for permission first.
Well, even if she was creating the birth of the Pink Panther, like G. Albert says.
Even if you're your own creativity, you always have to remember, being creative doesn't mean you just can grab anything off of the internet or online and use it. Remember, everybody that does YouTube content creation knows about copyright strikes.
I mean, but even if you see axe throwing on Thorhaven Farms channel, you can't just, clip that video, claim it as your own, and, take away his logo and pretend like, copyright, plagiarism.
Yeah, you can't plagiarize.
Police report.
Yeah, you can't do any of that stuff because you get copyright strikes. So it's important to be careful as you're building your brand, to build a brand that speaks directly to what you do and tells everybody a great story and gets everybody to buy into what you're trying to provide for them for content.
Well, our guest today, hey DJ NJ, we're about to bring him in because that's exactly what he does. He creates content that we can't copyright. Well, we could copyright, but we shouldn't. That's just against the law, as we saw when Goldilocks avoided juvie and Bad Skunk, went to jail and whatnot. Hey DJ NJ is creating original content, engaging content, and dynamic content. GT Jr., he's all the way in Alaska. He's like, so true. Don't plagiarize. I hope that was what he means. I hope he doesn't mean, steal the stuff, because Audrey's living life is like, And Gail at night is reminding you of all the good things while Nikki puts the little kids down to sleep. That would be the everyday life of an OCD-ish chick, Nikki. Absolutely. So, we do have Matrell on a mission here, Corey.
Matrell on a mission.
So shouldn't we introduce them to Hey DJ NJ?
We're gonna say hey to Hey DJ NJ.
All right, let's bring him in. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. Hello. How are you guys doing?
We're doing great, especially that we have the budding superstar, Mr. Hey DJ NJ in the house.
Now, wait a minute. You're not a budding superstar. You are it. Like right now, the content that you have created, you have this amazing landing page. It's in the video description. Gail at Night, she's the one dropping all the links and reminding everyone to, click the like button or try StreamYard for free since we're powered by StreamYard, right? But she's the one dropping the link so everybody can find you.
So
You're building great kids with positive original content. That's what this says here. But you are also a content creator. Like you've got the colors, you've got the dynamics. Hello, Mr. Fall, Super Purple. Look, I'm just going to show this, but Corey, you ask a question
let's give the DJ some, as they say in hip hop, some street credibility.
Okay.
One of your videos hit 38,000 views.
I think it was this one, the toothbrushing one, right?
And how long did it take to reach that?
About 3 weeks.
3 weeks. And so now this is 38,000 views. And how many subscribers do you currently have right now? Tell everybody.
We're headed to 200 subscribers right now.
200 subscribers, but 38,000 views in 3 weeks on one video.
Which means
about teaching kids about how not to have a yuck mouth.
He has the bounce bears, baby bear.
Bounce bears.
Yes, bounce. You know it. So this definitely this story was a tribute to you.
I gotta say this. Hey DJ NJ. Was that an R. Kelly nod? Bounce, bear.
No, actually, it was inspired by, the Baby Shark phenomenon.
Right.
So I was like, wow, kids are really taking to that song. I'm going to put a spin on, my characters and give them something that's catchy like that. That's why.
So here's the thing, GT Jr. from Alaska, he's in Alaska right now. He is growing a lot of things there, right? He's not, when we say growing, like he is growing his family. They bought a house and all of that, but he has a farm and all of that kind of stuff. So he's growing food that we can eat. He's saying, welcome to the show. The good news is that Gail at Night, she's dropping all of your links. So if you all are trying to find Hey DJ NJ, because he only has 137 subscribers and y'all see his content, it is fire. This means that he says he just got started, but I don't know. This looks like a pro. You did not just get started, right? Like, sure, you got started on YouTube recently, but in life, all of these things, you're so dynamic. Your content is engaging. We've tried it on our 13-year-old, our 1-year-old, not our own 1-year-old. I had a 1-year-old the other day. Y'all know sometimes I had a baby.
Time out. You had a 1-year-old the other. Where was I when that happened?
Sometimes I have that baby. So, yes, we had her. So when did you get started with this? How did you get all of this in here? Because, TWP Popcorn, he's like, yes, use them cheat codes.
No, I started. It started when I was a kid. The creativity started, and some of the content that's coming out that I'm creating, unbeknown to me, was deep down in me from like the age 9 and 10. I kept having this recurring dream of, in my grandma's house and of this playland in the backyard beyond because there's trees in the backyard. And you can't see anything back there. And I wasn't going to just go back there. I'm a country boy, but I'm not that crazy. I knew there was not a like playland back there. But as I got older, when I created the Super Purple Pie Owls, their tree house became their like training fortress. And then it hit me like, that's what you were seeing at the age 9 and 10. You were seeing their fortress. And it's actually, I have 4 children. The Super Purple Pie Owls are basically my kids. And I created them because I felt like we needed something to break the racial color barrier. But also you can see that I still have our attributes like the curly hair and whatnot. And
because I'm looking at the puffs here, I'm looking at the braids, and this is so good. The Super Purple Pie Owls, they're singing this song where it's completely animated. Yes, I proclaim in Jesus' name. I'm just gonna sing it, but I don't have the voice you have. But what I will say is, y'all, we got some dollars here. Like we're paid like Hey DJ NJ because Black Heights advancing your career.
Hey, Black Heights in the house.
Thank you so much, Antoine, for this. Let me tell you, we get the fire content, and then we got all the people pouring in, right? He says, it's been a while since I saw you beautiful people. His head has been down, working hard. I know, we shadow watching, right? I'm always watching your live streams. So you know what? Black Heights advancing your career is much like yourself. He's a tech person. He's putting out videos right now showing how, there have been layoffs, with tech, but there's no such shortage of income. You're proving that. Now he says he got another promotion. This is what Black Heights is saying in this comment. I got another promotion. Making money requires extreme focus, but I'll always keep tabs on YouTube. Keep crushing it, beautiful people. Hey,
thank you, Black Heights, advancing your career.
Absolutely.
Hopefully you got some time for some cigars and coffee in your life. And again, don't forget, don't lock the door on your wife.
Yes, and look, you know what? And she stole my thunder is following up with the money from Canada saying, good morning,
Hey,
good morning, bonjour.
Bonjour, mon ami.
Yes, and you know what? Here's the thing. Philip Waldo Jr., our favorite moderator, is saying, Albert, that brother Black Heights is the good. Yes, he is. That's one of our favorites, and we do send him gifts from time to time. He's one of our real friends. As well. Now, here's what I want to ask though, because Thorhaven Farm, this is for you, hey DJ NJ. While most of the time trademarks have to be submitted for approval, while most copyrights happen as soon as you create some things. So for you, you know, like you're saying, these are some things that have been in use since the beginning, right? Mm-hmm. So let's say you have to protect yourself. Black Heights advancing your career. He's protecting himself. He's protecting his family. He's growing. He has courses where he's teaching other people how to put those things in place. What about for yourself with your content? This has been something that you've done just from, you know, like you said, as a young child. How are you producing your content? How are you protecting your content? Or are you like, you know what, God's got me? What are you doing? And could you speak to that?
Oh yeah, sure, no problem. What it started out as like, well, God's got me, but this time
God's
around,
also got the Library of Congress too, right?
Exactly, he does, and I learned that years ago with music. As being a minister of music, learning how to play. God taught me how to play at the age of 10. Once again, a lot happened at the age of 10. I learned how to play by ear. He gave me the gift of drawing, the gift of writing songs, all of that. But when I was about 22, somebody told me to go ahead and start my production company for my publishing with music. And when you do that, you're already affiliated with BMI, which is a publishing company for music. So I can literally go on my phone, and every time I come up with a song like Brush Your Teeth, I go under my name and go ahead and register those songs, so I'm protected. The music. Now when it comes to the artwork, someone recently told me that you could do that with the Library of Congress as well. Just the images, so those are protected as well. Plus, it doesn't hurt to create the books that I created when I first wrote the first draft of Hello, Mr. Fall. I don't know, I just got this super deep seriousness about it because I could see like it was gonna be something great. I'm thinking like this is going to go somewhere. You want to make sure you dot all your I's and cross your T's. Right. So I registered the manuscript, and became affiliated and everything, and protected it. So all of the artwork from the books are protected. The characters are protected, the songs. So you have almost multiple ways of protecting it. The song, the characters, then you now have the children's videos where, you know, it's all dated for when I started to do it. So all of that's proof that it's mine.
Nice.
Gone are the days of the poor man's copyright where you just mail something to yourself and the postmark is supposed to serve as a date. Those days are done. And it's really easy to do copyright on the Library of Congress. I've done it for all of the material that, especially the scripts that a lot of the stories are based on. And in that, like you're saying, there ways to protect everything, because you can protect the lyrics to your songs by putting them in the script.
So Carla is here saying, hey, DJ NJ. So I'm sure she knows about those protections. She's saying hello to you, hello to Phil. And of course, Gail at Night is dropping all of your links for Instagram. Follow Hey DJ NJ on YouTube, on Instagram, Hey DJ NJ everywhere. Your branding is amazing. And of course, that's part of why you're here today, because all of the things that you're talking about right now go right into branding. Like you're saying, protecting yourself, that's all a part of it, because once you're protected, other people can't take those things away. Right. And then of course, we had another comment here from GT Grows at Alaska saying, did Corey just make up that story? Nope. Corey is like, hey, DJ NJ. He woke up like that. And what were you going to say, Corey?
Oh, you mean, no, I didn't freestyle that story.
No,
I didn't freestyle that story. That's a story that's been crafted over time. You know, started out telling it to our kids, and started out then trying it out in different audiences. I'm fortunate enough to work at a museum where I get to try my stories out in a laboratory on a live audience. I can kind of gauge to see what works and what doesn't work. And that one, for some reason, everybody loves that story because of the silliness of it. But again, like DJ NJ was saying, you talk the library.
Thorhaven said it. That's so great to have the extra protection. You're saying the Library of Congress.
The Library of Congress is your best friend because, like I said, as soon as you hit pay and submit, boom, they send you an email. And it says your material, this script or this manuscript or this, whatever you sent in is now copyrighted as of today's date and this time.
Yes. You know who Danique Anthony is here, Corey. He is a creative person that does a lot of video editing and things like that. So I know for you, that's a question that I have because, hey, DJ and Jay, Carla is telling us to follow you. You know, she's letting us know that, right? Y'all, we already told y'all to. But make sure you subscribe. Philip is asking, will DJ NJ be providing us with a 4-minute, 97-second praise break? Like you stand like you woke up like this. You just learned from ear, right?
Right.
But we do have a serious question for you from XDMC. Him and Danique Anthony, they're into this. They're about this life, right? Editing. And he says, great stuff here. The color schemes are welcoming and child-friendly. Stories for kids in the health sector are booming. So the alligator toothbrushing works. That's why you got so many views on it, right? 34,000 or whatever. He says, look into selling these to schools. Right. Tell us about that, because I know that, and Corey can't see, just so everybody knows, disclaimer, Philip Waldo Jr. is like, Albert, there Corey goes again, talking about how he sees how it works on a live audience. Corey can't see y'all. His eyes don't work when he messing up no checks. Tell us about that, though, working with the schools and all of those kinds of things, because Carla, no, we ain't have no praise break unless you got a keyboard. We can get one, but tell us about the schools, educational places, all of those things.
Well, okay, so I did my first presentation for a school about 3 weeks ago with my sis Carla. It was great. It was phenomenal. I was the only male presenting, basically, like that. Wow, it's really needed, and especially with the music and the look being so versatile, and the kids really would glean a lot from it. The teachers thoroughly enjoyed it. The teachers were engaged with it. They thoroughly enjoyed it. They gave me some recommendations as far as nap time music, and they were so welcoming. Because it's really been one-sided. The material that they're able to get, it doesn't really reach us like it needs to. So they were very welcoming to all of the new material, the books, the characters, just the music. It was just a breath of fresh air. So we're actually looking into, that's the next stage, trying to get into more schools. And like my brother said, to sell it to some schools. I'm doing some packaging, working with Carla on making sure the curriculum lines up with the songs, the content, and we're gonna get it started. I did a nap time. I'm working on a nap time video now, and I just finished a potty training video this past weekend that's doing great numbers.
Yeah, it's not doing great numbers. It's doing amazing numbers because I'm serious. Like you said, you just did this 5 days ago. And, you know, already it's up there, right? Oh, hold on a second, y'all. I thought I was showing y'all the video. Let me stop that. I was showing them boring old his DJ NJ icon on Instagram, and compared to his content, that's boring, right? Here it is. And then the way you have the graphics and everything, just like XDMC, the professional said. But Carla Turner says, listen, the only male presenting at an educational conference. So in other words, you're going to stand out. She said people at the conference were so hyped, and Thorhaven Farm, he's in Canada as well. He says everybody loves nap time as we get older. So look, it's going to be a popular topic no matter what your audience is.
Yeah, briefly before we're going to put you back in the virtual green room to enjoy some virtual victuals and some computerized soft drinks, some software soft drinks before we get started. But you must have the latest in equipment as far as a fancy studio. You got the latest camera equipment from Sony. You have all the latest name brand items to do this, right?
I think you do, because I'm looking at this particular video with 47 47,000 views. And this is the one, the crocodile toothbrushing one. This is on your YouTube channel that people need to subscribe to because you only have close to 200 subscribers so far. And XDMC is saying selling these as online teacher aids are booming as well. I know someone who sold a few programs like this to New Orleans school system, digital homeschooling, always looking for content.
Wow.
So what were you going to say about this content, Corey, with the toothbrushing and everything?
Right. So you're using some of the latest equipment. Tell everybody what type of equipment you're getting as far as your media kit that you're using to produce this.
Yes.
The greatest equipment that I use is basically my creativity. Like I am the resource that God uses because I use my phone. Y'all
hear that? Your iPhone.
My iPhone, the one that I'm on right now, my iPhone.
But wait, no, stop. Because wait, that's when you're doing the other videos. Like, okay, I'm gonna show everybody an iPhone video, and then we'll get back into your other technological stuff. So this right here would be an iPhone video, right?
Right.
And then the one that we were just showing with the 47,000 views, that was an equipment video, right?
No, the backgrounds are done with my iPhone. And I animated it. I had it animated. I freelanced that, got that done, but then I still had to put it with the background with my iPhone. So it's basically iPhone and apps.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying, because me and GT Junior grows it. We Android for life, right? And TWP is feeling you as the only male, so that's a good market. But GT Junior also says, "Wow, I worked on a story with some characters from a dream, and I just now remember I had a vision." Nap time is so underrated, right? But this is what we really want to know. This I'm going to show you once again because I just want to make sure I got this right. This Kyle the Crocodile video with the currently 47,000 views that you just posted 3 weeks ago, and y'all, he only has close to 200 subscribers, so he needs something to prove this point. What is the software that you use for this video?
My iPhone.
See, I knew it. Y'all hear that, XDMC? Because I had to prove it to XDMC because this is the guy that works for Disney and Marvel, and he does all the commercials for different things, right? And so, G Mama Grows is with you, Team Android, but we can't believe it, right? We're like, right. Philip is saying the same thing. Say it again, Alaska. We like our Androids, but what you're saying is that y'all, you can be great because you are the source, and whatever tool you have is your answer, right?
That's right, 100%.
Wow.
100%.
And look at Nikki. You got a friend. The everyday life of an OCD chick says iPhone.
Yeah.
Well, DJ NJ, we're gonna put you back into the virtual green room to enjoy the victories. We're deep into the show, but we're gonna officially get started. So enjoy some software soda and some computer chips, and we're gonna bring you back soon, okay, for the first place pony.
All right.
This is so good. Carla says, like Radio said, I'm Team Boff, Android and iPhone. Look, both. Both. Oh, I can't talk.
Reading this fundamental.
Make a reading video, DJ NJ, so I can get it right. She says, I'm Team Both. And look, everybody is with me and GT Junior. That's what it is, G Mama. And Philip, that's what GT Junior is saying.
Well, look, I gotta get this conversation too. I'm Team this.
Flip phone.
Flipposaurus 3000.
That ain't gonna create no videos, but Motrell on a mission is telling you all what to do to get into the first place pony race. Hashtag the home team.
And while you're doing that, let's go.
Use what you have in your hand, my brother DJ, and use what you have in your hand. All right, Motrell on a mission had to get her iPhone vote in there, Corey. Y'all, this is going to be a great day with DJ NJ. Y'all see it starting already. So what did you just say, Corey?
Hashtag the home team. And while you're doing that, let's go. Let's officially start the show. 20 minutes in through our real talk with Top and Toppy intro.
It's another episode of A Blind Guy.
It's white.
everybody. I'm Corey the Blind Guy.
I'm his wife, Laquita Marie.
Together we let you into our life
Live.
every hump day. Bang, bang, to Friday. That's Wednesday.
Thursday.
Friday at
11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Changing your narrative of normal about health,
business,
and wealth with fabulous guests like today's guest, Hey DJ NJ. He's going to be talking to us about life-size logos. He's going to be talking to us about publishing profits, and he's going to be talking to us about creating your own commercials, all in the way to brand your business so that you can experience some profits. And then, of course, we're going to have our first place pony, which is coming up right away, and we're going to have our plant-based treat at the end.
Now, you know we are not fruit hoodlums,
not vigilantes. We are not the plate popo or Mealtime Marines. We just want you to get your faves,
fruits and vegetables every single day. Now, scrolling at the bottom of the screen, you definitely can join the home team by just putting hashtag the home team, the same way She Stole My Thunder has done it. That's the only way to get into the first place pony race. Or you can always go to, at the bottom of the screen, there are our sponsors scrolling. They've all been to blindguyhiswife.com. That is where you find everything blindguyhiswife.com. And there you'll see how to join the home team. Of course, Gail at Night has been showing you all of our food games and all of those good things. So we'll get to the first place pony right now. We do want you to head on over there to find out how you can watch the live show. You know what? Our internet is supposed to be faster than this, y'all. But anyhow, I say we bring Hey DJ NJ back in here for the first place pony giveaway, simply because XDMC is in the chat. Other people are putting hashtag the home team, and TWP Popcorn is on my side saying, what's an iPhone? You know, we're the team Android people, but y'all know in order to brand the way that our guest is doing today, we're going to bring him back in so that you all can see what to do, how to put your best foot forward.
Once again, it's time to say hey, hey, hey to DJ NJ, but I'm going to do his fancy introduction now. How about that?
No, let's go for the first place pony, because Gail at Night is telling everybody how to get a free coffee. Of course, if they go to blindguyhiswife.com, they can see that. And you know, it's just not right to do the super intro before the first place pony. Yeah, we got to get him in here helping us out with that first. And hey, DJ NJ is ready.
Come on in, hey DJ NJ.
You know what? Why the everyday life of an OCD chick said that's a phone that is an eye. Come on back in here. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Hello.
So DJ NJ.
Yes.
DJ NJ. We're talking about life-size logos. We know that every major brand has its own image and icon. You know, for those of y'all that dare to admit how old you are, you got only you can prevent. You know who that is? It's Smokey the Bear. We know that it helped take a bite out of. And then we know that's Scruff McGruff. Or we all know, oh, hey friends, come on, that's Mickey. So we know that's Mickey. It's all those represent some long, life-lasting icons. But you're doing that as well. You've helped to generate logos for other people, but you're also generating your own logos that have become life-size. The characters that you created. You created mascots to go on with your programming. How does that help with the branding of Hey DJ NJ?
It helps enormously because I remember being a kid going to McDonald's and seeing the Hamburglar, Grimace, and all the characters, which they don't have anymore. I don't know what happened to those guys. But mascots were a big part of my childhood. And it's something that connects the children with, I guess, like purity, good energy, something to look up to and be excited about. It just adds and enhances the, you know, life experience, I feel like, for kids. And they can spot it.
Yes.
Like they can just spot it. So with me having mascots for basically every season, and I'm just trying to fill the whole year with just kindness and building our kids up the whole year through.
And speaking of kindness, one of your first characters, Mr. Fall, came along with the acronym you created called RAKE, which is Random Acts of Kindness Every Day. So whenever people see Mr. Fall, the mascot, or the character, they're gonna think immediately.
Wait, I got it up here. Pop the pumpkin. Is this the right one? Is this the Mr. Fall character, or is Mr. Fall in this video?
No, he's not in that video.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Fall is a completely separate channel by itself. Pop Out the Pumpkin Pie actually came from the book. Now, how this started was I was hosting the show of Hello, Mr. Fall. And since animation can be so costly, I was just splitting, you once again using what I have and being the host, but then adding some animation. And I had songs in between. And my best friend said, after he saw it, he couldn't sleep that night. And he was like, I feel like that's who you need to run with right now. Hey, DJ NJ, it's just easy to swallow. I feel like the world would gravitate towards it because it sells itself. And then Mr. Fall is like he's the big bird of the whole thing. So all these other characters are Elmo and Oscar and Grover, but Mr. Fall will be the big bird. And the reason why I didn't just put him out first is because something told me to keep the utmost respect on Mr. Fall. Because if I just put him out, then you got questions. Well, who is that? What is he? Why is he? But if I only introduce him in spurts, when we have like Pop the Pumpkin Pal, and I say, hey guys, he started the whole thing. Let's give it up for Mr. Fall. He's just gonna come say hello, and then that's already gonna put a respect on him. So when kids do see him, they know, oh wow, that's Mr. Fall. That's the guy right there.
Right.
So he becomes like the Mickey, the Barney, like you said, the big bird of the whole Hey DJ NJ lineup, which includes characters like Pop the Pumpkin, Fletcher Fox teaching financial literacy.
Yeah, you know what? I do have a Fletcher Fox on the screen, Corey, just so that you know. This is a Fletcher Fox video showing, but go ahead.
This how
Revenue, bank.
This how I end up getting in trouble.
Oh, okay.
Because I keep saying some these. See how the guys like people think I can see for real.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay, so listen, y'all, just so that you know, bravo with Sheila, ladies, let's chat. Good morning to you. Y'all know Corey can't see, his eyes don't work. And Matrell on the mission is laughing. She said, not the woods, Philip, because they're over there chatting it up. But Sandra Living a Full Life is here, saying, greetings, everyone. Glad I got the notification. YouTube tripping on all of us. So it's good to have you here. And Matrell is also noticing random acts of kindness every day for Rake. Love that. Now, GT Jr. wants to know, that's cool. Who put the graphics together? Remember, this is all done on an iPhone. An iPhone, y'all. All of these videos, DJ NJ, they were eating up all the profits. Hey, Ronald dropped them off in the woods and they fired Ronald once he got back.
I have a question for you, DJ NJ, because when you think of those mascot uniforms, you're thinking, okay, well, I can understand Disney, they got a budget for it. I can understand Nickelodeon, they have a budget for it. Where are you getting your mascot uniforms designed?
Well, design, I send it off and freelance it. Actually, Alibaba.
Yes, that's the way.
Alibaba, because here you're looking at 3,500 possibly, and for only a fraction of that for Alibaba, and they work with you continuously to make sure it's what you have envisioned. Yeah, I can't go wrong with them. Can't go wrong with them.
So, Carla's saying fall back in love with fall. It's about to be spring, summer, and winter. This brother is bringing fall back. Absolutely. So that
that's a good name for a villain. If you want to do like a good versus bad type deal, you have Mr. Fall, then you have Mr. Fall back.
You silly. Actually, look at the first. I did one episode of Mr. Fall. Hello, Mr. Fall, and the villain is actually Busybody Brody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's he's actually Mr. Fall's uncle. He has magic, but it's misplaced because he's envious. He's jealous, so he uses his music to kind of throw off your gratefulness and everything that we should have during the fall season.
Nice. This is so good to know that we can get this type of costume from Alibaba for the fraction of the price, because some people, they have this vision, like GT Jr. said, they're trying to figure out, how do I bring this all to life? How do I make this happen? But we have all the resources for branding right here at our fingertips, literally. And so, Well Talk Productions is here because G Mama Grows is saying hello to him. So that's Wally. He has 2 channels. And Philip is saying, Carla, does fall include Thanksgiving? Because they jump straight to Christmas. Yeah. Everybody jumps straight to Christmas right now. And of course, Carla's laughing, but you do have some of those things on your channel as well for Christmas. So we're going to get into First Place Pony and get into more of your characters in just a moment.
All right. So DJ NJ, the way this is going to work is I'm going to make the horse race announcement. And when I say bring, when I make that gate sound, bring, you're going to say, and they're off. Okay?
Okay.
All right, now here's the thing. Everybody, like Little Ruby's Daycare Encounters.
Little Ruby, subscribe. This would be great for your daycare children.
Yes,
Hey, DJ NJ.
of course it would, because she does have a daycare. Dr. Brenda is who that is. She hopefully has put in hashtag the home team. Now I know Carla says her Android is doing its own thing. She's about to get on her iPhone because she has both, right? Or both. She got both of them.
2 phones.
Yes.
One for her and one for her.
So let's go ahead and show the first place pony so that hopefully somebody can win this first giveaway. And then y'all, we have a second giveaway where our guest, DJ NJ, you might have to create a decision for him. The giveaway comes from him. So depending on what's coming up next, you all might help decide whether one of Hey DJ NJ's characters does this or does that. But as you all have seen, branding comes when you put in the work, and there are certain things that you do. Let's keep going, Corey. The home team is here.
When I say bring, DJ NJ, when I say bring, you say and they're off. Here we go.
Oh yeah, because Nikki owns a childcare business too. The Everyday Life of an OCD chick.
Yep, Nikki should take care of dogs, taking care of kids. Full husband just out back, but okay. Here we go. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another run of the Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life Live. First place pony derby. All the jockeys are mounted and in position. Hey, DJ NJ, what would Mr. Fall say about the leaves when fall comes? Bring!
And they're off.
All right, TWP Popcorn, G. Albert. She stole my thunder. GT Grows of Alaska. My Renaissance Grandma Trell on the mission. G. Albert, G. Mama Girls. GT Grows of Alaska. Trell on the mission. Audrey's living life. Little Ruby's Daycare Encounters. She's doing G. Mama Grows.
Hey, G. Mama Grows.
Hey.
Again with the clinker.
That's
the first place, Tony. Drop G Mama Grows channel, so everybody make sure you go show G Mama Grows some love and watch her channel. She's talking about all the wonderful things she's growing in her garden, indoors, outdoors, and somewhere in between.
So you know Fifi's Journey. If you're just getting in here,
Fifi's Journey.
Yes, welcome, and thank you, Philip, for welcoming her. We'd like for you to please join my Renaissance Grandma, Hey DJ NJ, and the Everyday Life of an OCD-ish chick in
G Mama Grows.
He needs to join them in congratulating G Mama Grows. So if you can also say congratulations, because G Mama is saying clankety clankety clank clank clank. So join GT Junior and please congratulate her for winning the Hey DJ NJ.
Congratulations.
Wait.
On your win.
No, you got to do it fancy. Now, this is what the second giveaway is. Y'all know, look at TWP talking about, haha, we win again. Times 2, win again. He wants her to win the second time. So here's the thing. There's a second giveaway, right? For the second giveaway, most of your things you freestyle. We're going to need you to freestyle something for that giveaway, okay? And possibly include it in the video. I don't know. We'll see. But all of y'all subscribe to Hey DJ NJ and G Mama Grows.
All right. Well, DJ NJ, we're going to take a quick coffee break and we'll put you back in the green room. Enjoy yourself a cup of computerized coffee, and we'll bring you right back to talk about our last few talking points.
All right.
All right. See you soon. Man, this is going to be good because Carla and Fifi's Journey, Philip, everybody is congratulating him. But y'all know what time it is.
It's time for a coffee break. If you want to be down with the Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life home team, go to blindguyhiswife.com. And when you get there, click the green coffee cup so she can say,
what you doing?
I can say, girl, you know what I'm doing. I'm about to rake. Show some random active cans and stir some leaves like some coffee. Now, but you can also be like our wonderful sponsors that have chosen us to throw their support behind so we can continue to bring you great content and fabulous guests.
Now, Corey's been blind over 25 years, so we usually use an example of 25 coffees. If you'd like to sponsor like my Renaissance Grandma, Sharon Marie Watson, and all of those folks, right there, click on new sponsorship opportunities. There's a button that takes you right to sponsorship. However, we do have a video to thank our sponsors.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by promotional considerations paid for by the following unmuted sponsors.
The unmuted sponsors, I have unmuted them, Corey, because, you know, we love them and that's the only way to thank them. So thank you again to our sponsors. Oh, should I have sung that?
Yeah, that's fine. You did pretty good at that one. Supreme sponsors, David and Christine Brooks. Supreme sponsor, Dr. Linda Bailey Hayden of Elizabeth City State University. Supreme sponsor, AJ is Road Tripping. Check out his YouTube channel.
Supreme sponsor, Misk, Hampton Roads. Supreme sponsor, Sandra Green. You or your company can become a sponsor. Visit blindguyhiswife.com.
Thank you
for all of our sponsors. And now it's time to bring DJ NJ back in to actually round out this conversation about branding yourself and how to make yourself profitable by creating that good brand that nobody's going to forget.
Now, we've already talked about the life-size logos. We've already talked about the content as far as keep it consistent and make sure that you make those connections, which is what he's talked about a little bit. Anything else that he mentioned that you want to repeat or remind the folks of?
He's talked about the fact that he's published books to go along with his characters and the copywriting and the protection that
protecting yourself.
Because branding is also about protecting your brand and your image as well. And we're going to finish it off by talking about creating your own commercials, because DJ NJ has a great story about jingles and commercials that as long as just continue to create and you'll continue to make money. So here's the fancy introduction.
Ooh.
Today's featured guest is a disc jockey of another type.
Hey.
He can cut up songs and records faster than Jam Master Jay, DJ Premier, Jazzy Jeff, Cut Creator, Terminator X, and all the old school DJs.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, when this man makes music, Kool Herc stands up and salutes. When it comes to creating fabulous content and videos and characters that are specifically for the education of kids, Yo Gabba Gabba has to fall back. Sesame Street has to fall back. As a matter of fact, when this dude injects his characters into music and song, even Snuffleupagus wakes up and starts talking faster than he does on a regular basis.
Hey.
He makes Big Bird pull out his feathers. That's how scared he is of this brother. This is not Electric Company. This is not the latest hip hop MC DJ combo. This is not a disc jockey from New Jersey. However, he is one of the coolest DJs as far as creating content for kids that we all can learn from. It's time for today's featured guest. It's time for
Hey. Hey, welcome.
They love me.
Welcome back. This has been amazing. Of course, we're letting everybody know that you have 47,000 views on one of your latest videos, but you're still growing because you're brand new to YouTube. So we're on that platform right now.
And
definitely subscribe.
Hashtag HeyDJNJ, capital H, capital D, capital N.
Now, y'all see it scrolling right there at the bottom of the screen. Hey, DJ NJ. Go ahead and hashtag that while we get into our next talking point, because Philip is talking about Jam Master Jay, but he's also welcoming you. And Bravo with Sheila's with Ladies Let's Chat says, what an introduction. Right. Now, let's talk about creating your own commercials, because you started with these jingles and you didn't start with the jingles like you told us. You had other beginnings, but tell us this Liberty Tax story where you were
inspired by the Jamie Foxx show. We all know the Jamie Foxx show. He became a jingle writer. And so with that, you were inspired to say, hey, you can do this too because of your musical talents and your lyricism. So how did you actually got into touch with, like you said, Liberty Tax, and they actually ready to get your music?
That's right. So speaking of Jamie Foxx was a huge influence on me, especially when I saw his story and found out that Jamie Foxx wasn't his real name and that he started in church with deep church roots with his grandmother.
Yep.
I felt like it was one and the same because I already felt like we were kindred spirits, the way he sang and stuff. But then when I saw his show, he was a jingle writer at Jingles 2000. And that intrigued me so much because it was just like he was being silly but creative in helping people out. So I was like, man, I could do that. I remember we had a huge camcorder that used to hold on your shoulder like that. And we would make it. My friends would come over from church and we would take the camcorder and make Got Kool-Aid commercials. Remember Got Milk? We would say Got Kool-Aid, and just being silly and stuff like that. So years later, I always said, I would love to be that. But when you don't see it and you don't see it represented in our community, you don't know how are you supposed to do something like that, okay? So I didn't know if you go to college and somebody deems you a jingle writer or how do you do that? So I'm at work And I remember I was on kind of coming up on rough times. I'm married. I had three kids at the time. And I remember times were a little tight. And I watched the what's the movie? The Will Smith movie, The Pursuit of Happiness. And I remember how his wife was just dogging him. I mean, giving him the business. And the brother just had a dream. And I was like, I don't want my wife to treat me like that, you know, and I gotta do something. And something was like, you gotta do all you can do with what you had. I'm in the warehouse that next day, and I'm just being silly. And I'm like, and that's a fact. They got the tax check back. He's not selling crack. He just got his tax check back. She's on my Big Mac. Why? Because I got my tax check back. I'm just being silly.
Right.
And they're laughing, they're cracking up. And I remember one of the guys, he says, if you don't do something with that, I'm going to take it. And I'm like, man, you ain't about to take my song. Who are you talking to? And I said, okay, I got to do something. I got to make a change. I called Liberty Tax. Just Googled it online, called them. I don't know who I was talking to. I just said, I left a message. Hey, my name is Nicholas John. I'm a jingle writer. I just wrote a jingle that'll make you a lot of money. Okay. Call me back at whatever. Hung the phone up. I got a message back and they were interested and they wanted to meet with me. So I took my lunch break and I went to the thrift store and I got a leather briefcase that I still use today for like $13.
Wow.
Because I'm like, I gotta go in there, I gotta look the part, okay? And I'm thinking I'm going into
was Cash App even out back then? Because I see you created a Cash App commercial because you're still creating commercials for different businesses. So nobody Cash App you this $13. You just said I'm gonna invest in myself, right?
That's right. I just had to go ahead and invest myself. Cash App wasn't out there then. And I went to Party City. I bought an American flag bow tie costume, right? Because I already had a blue blazer and I had a red blazer. I'm like, I'm gonna alternate them. I set my iPad up set my iPad up in my living room and did the video. I had already done the music on GarageBand, just made it, edited. Okay, I'm good to go.
Wait, because you know I'm the queen of interruptions, but I gotta clarify because we gotta let people know all these videos that I'm showing here as well. Were these also done on your iPhone?
Yes.
GarageBand is the truth. Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So I went to the appointment, and I pull up, and it's the headquarters of Liberty Tax. I'm thinking I'm just going to a location, an office.
Right.
It's the headquarters. Come to find out, I was talking to the CFO, and I'm sitting in their boardroom, and I'm just taking it all in. Like, this is a Jamie Foxx jingle writing moment. I had to sign an NDA before I showed it to him and pitched it. And the one thing that I went there for, she says, what do you do? And she said, why are you so passionate about this? And I told her, I believe that music has power. Music can maximize the memories. Music can trigger things and help you capture moments better, you know? And she said, I don't know what you do, but this is what you need to do. Because I'm on the end of my seat waiting to see what you got, all because of your pitch. And they liked it. They enjoyed it. Wait,
when you say your pitch, because Jay Barsman 12, he's a kid, right? And Philip is saying, hey, Jay Barsman, your pitch, they mean like, ooh, because you got a great voice. They didn't mean that pitch. They meant your professional pitch, like they were picking up what you were putting down, right?
They were picking up what I was putting down. That's right. My pitch being, I'm selling myself. Hey, who are you? What do you have? And why would I want it? That's the question that I was answering. And I basically made it universal. That's a big thing of branding, to touch everybody's DNA. It's a universal language. Music is important. It just is. And I know that especially in schools, they've cut back on it because of funding and stuff. That was a big thing at the teacher's presentation. They said they cut the music classes and the art classes. And I'm trying to be the go-between of that for our kids. And so back to the Liberty Tax, they liked it so much they were actually looking at me being what Flo is to Progressive for Liberty Tax, like their mascot.
Wow.
And I'm like, I mean, she sent me home, said, hey, talk it over with your wife and come back with an offer. And I'm like, offer? I don't even know what a jingle writer looks like. And now you're telling me to give you a number? And I didn't want to lowball them, so I'm calling around trying to see.
You mentioned your wife. And Carla says, shout out to Mrs. DJ NJ, because that partnership, right? And Little Ruby's Daycare and Comes is like, wow, your story. So I'm sorry, go ahead, because it just gets gooder and gooder, your story. Keep going.
So I went home, did some research, just called some people, hey, who can give me an idea of, how much it would cost. But long story short, it got caught up in litigation, but that let me know how much they were willing to pay for it. So it let me know, okay, Nick, if you do jingles along this line, so I let it sit for like a year, just thinking, okay, they might circle back and use it. But I immediately went home and did a jingle for H&R Block. I did a jingle for Chick-fil-A, did a jingle for Royal Farms, Wawa, and just a couple food trucks, Got Fish in Chesapeake. And they loved it. The connections that I made just from using my gift and not charging up front, but just building my portfolio, getting my name out there. The connections that I made were just unbelievable. It was me building a community. Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this then, because on your landing page that you've provided us with, I know you said, market all of these things so that they're generic. Like this commercial here, is this something that all of these things here are all of these things that you were paid for, or are some of them not paid? And you said, let me just create it so that if the Artist Way Cafe wants to buy this, it's already made for them.
Shout out Artist Way Cafe. See, great story. The two on the sides, I was paid for some of those. But for Artist Way Cafe, that actually is back in my hometown. And that's a funny story is I went to school with the owner's sister, like real good friends with the owner's sister. And I was doing my fall music because I also have fall music song out on Spotify and all digital platforms. Fall is in the air. So I'm doing my music and I was like, man, I would love to go home and do a concert for my hometown. And I did an interview. I did an interview with Living 757. It's a show here in 757. And she saw it. And she says, let me know whenever you want to come and do a show. I'm open. And I said, well, let me get together this so they can see what I do. And it was kind of like a great trade-off because now that's a great relationship that I have with them. I just did a bop and paint for the kids with Pop Up the Pumpkin Pal a few months ago. I just went down there and did a bop and paint with them.
So again, all of this branding, Melissa Jane, I'm sure, is impressed with this because she just subscribed to you. Of course, we're letting people know that, yes, you have all of these different avenues, but it all ties into your branding, right? You're creating the different characters so that rather than saying, I'm going to create a Sesame Street full of characters all at once, you're creating them one at a time. You're getting onto the different platforms, introducing them into the storylines with each other. And No Brainer Language is like, hey, yes, this is good stuff. Hey there, No Brainer Languages. Make sure you put in hashtag Hey DJ NJ because we're about to get some freestyle or something going on.
Hey.
So guys, remember, branding comes in all forms and shapes and forms, whether it's creating a life-size logo through the mascots like DJ NJ said through Alibaba.
Alibaba.
I know I said that
because Michelle Sam's, he didn't mean.
I was saying it like treacherous. The MC said he said Alibaba.
Well, I'm glad you were able to watch too, Michelle. Alibaba is where he got his mascot costumes from.
Costumes from Alibaba, and publishing books. That's just an extension of his brand, just like we use our past library as an extension of our brand for Autumn Pine.
Absolutely, and you know what? Gail at Night has dropped the link for that as well. And No Brainer Language is taking the opposite direction, targeting grown-ups. He actually jives better with people who love boring, complicated grammar.
and then we just talking about creating commercials and creating those relationships to keep the brand out there, so other people are promoting your brand for you, just like we do here on Blind Guys Life Your Life.
Absolutely.
We gotta get into this last giveaway.
This is a 1-hour show. We're at the top of it, and Bravo Sheila Ladies Let's Chat is showing you all how you can get into the second giveaway. Put in hashtag Hey DJ NJ. We will roll the selector, the randomized, unrecognized selector, and then whoever wins, y'all are going to hear something good. Hey DJ NJ is going to create something. Drop some bars. Yeah. Are you okay with that? Hey DJ NJ.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I got you on the beat. All right, so here we go.
No, that was not a project in P-Town, Alibaba. Anyway, go ahead. That's Philip.
No. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, and you're gonna say, "Hey, DJ NJ," and then we'll start the selector. Here we go. 3, 2, and the 1.
Hey, DJ NJ.
All righty, we got GT Jr. G Mama grows at. I was gonna say G Mama grows at Alaska. GT grows at Alaska. G Mama grows. Wally is in there too. But Wally, Philip Walter Jr. Wally. Bravo with Sheila, ladies. Let's chat.
Bravo with Sheila, ladies. Let's chat as one. What is
Yes.
it? Freestyle.
I don't know. Let's see. So I can tell you, you can freestyle anything about one of your characters. Of course, you can put in Bravo in there. You can put in Sheila. You can put in Ladies Let's Chat. I don't know, because Philip was trying to claim it, and so was Wally. You might even want to do what Carla Turner says. Tell them about that pop pumpkin drop. I don't know what you want to drop, but Elia Ninja.
Hey. So pop pumpkin drop is
okay.
basically a line dance. Yeah, it's a line dance that I made for kids. I guarantee you will enjoy it. Matter of fact, you should put it on for Thanksgiving and work off some of that turkey that you eat. Okay. Okay. All right. But look, check it out. So Bravo with Sheila. What's up? That's my salutation. I don't want to bore you with this information, but let's get turned. It's a celebration. You won. You won. Congratulations.
Hey! And do the acapello.
What? Yes, acapello.
Well,
yeah, right. Because the music that we have here did not match. So Love and Live Show was here. She had us running because she's on a live. She's here now, right along with her partner, Elia Ninja. That's who popped in. They are just in time for our final question for you.
DJ.
And Wally, it was not rigged. It was not rigged. It was not me. Bravo with Sheila says, thank you, everyone. And you know what? XDMC says James Cameron's quote unquote avatar, Robert Rodriguez, quote unquote Spy Kids, Tyler Perry. What do all of them have in common? They all own their content and merch. You may not know it, but you're on your way, bro.
All right, you heard XDMC himself.
Yes, Eli was like, hey, everybody loves that. We appreciate you. My Renaissance grandma is clapping it up. Me and Wally fight in the chat all the time. He's talking about every time, Philip, every time, saying that I'm rigging it up. Ask him the final question because Bravo with Sheila, Ladies Let's Chat is saying thank you while G Mama Grows gives the applause and GT Jr. All right, man. Carla, hey.
All right, so hey DJ.
I wouldn't have that ability to rhyme with the script right in front of me, even though I write lyrics. No brainer language, no brainer. All right, so ask him the final question because it does relate to our faves worksheet, which is fruits and vegetables every spread.
DJ NJ, what fruits and vegetables have you eaten or do you plan to eat today?
Love cucumbers. I love cucumbers, and I had blueberries in my oatmeal this morning.
Nice.
All right.
Yep.
That's a good fruit. Both of them. You know, cucumbers are a fruit, and so are blueberries and
antioxidants,
fiber, vitamin A, C, E. Oh my goodness, all the good things. You know, this has been such a wonderful episode on branding. All of your information is at the bottom. Y'all know where to find him. Hey DJ NJ everywhere. And look, Love and Live Show loves cucumbers as well.
Hey.
Can you say goodbye to us for now?
Yeah, we're going to say goodbye to you and put you backstage. Hang out with us until the broadcast is over, and we'll talk to you after that, okay?
No, but he got to do it right because, you know, G. Albert is in there saying, what about pickled okra? So can you do this? Can you say goodbye? Because we got this okra thing on our channel. I don't know if you like okra or not, but we love it. So can you say goodbye? XDMC is saying, pass the mic. Let's get this cipher started. So say goodbye in some way. I don't know if you can include okra, whether you love it or not. But hey, you know, Philip only had water. But okay, XDMC is making us do this thing. So
you want to beat? You want to beat?
No, I got it. I think I can.
Gotcha.
Hey. About to raise up and leave, get up off the sofa. Y'all on this YouTube channel, give me the remote, cause I like TV. I might watch Oprah, but I don't know about eating no pickled okra.
DJ NJ, y'all. You got DJ MC NJ.
That's it. Y'all heard it right here. You know where to go. It's in the video description. Gale at Night has been dropping the links all show long at Hey DJ NJ Instagram, his YouTube channel. Of course, we do have his landing page right there as well. So you can click that to get, look, we ain't going to round 3, but GT Joey said round 2. Okay, man. G Mama Grows loved it because she's a poet herself.
You know it.
Yes, and she grows everything and anything. So you can ask her about okra, pickled okra. She can tell you how it grows, what the seeds look like, and everything. So Philip says, say it again, DJ NJ. Carla is laughing. And look at G Albert. Cute. Must be a friend of David because he was talking about that pickled okra. He's like, I don't know about that. David doesn't like okra as either. But Bravo with Sheila has subscribed to your channel. So yes, we're going to head on into the plant-based treat.
So hang out in the green room for a while. We'll talk to you when the broadcast ends.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Likewise.
And now it's time for today's plant-based treat by Chef Laquita Marie.
Getting you all to eat fruits and vegetables at every single spread. Now, of course, we talked about potatoes yesterday, and this one, it does have some processed foods in it, but it has some whole foods as well. Good old-fashioned drop biscuits.
Good old-fashioned drop biscuits. To prep, bake the acorn squash and remove the seeds. All the ingredients are here. Pause the video so you can see them all.
We're going to create our buttermilk. Lemons have citric acid, which reduces the risk of you forming kidney stones, and potassium for nerve and muscle communication and blood pressure regulation. Almond milk, soy milk, rice milk, they all work.
Dissolve the salt and sugar in water. Use a half a cup of water to dissolve them in.
I'm going to put the squash in a bowl. I'm going to mash it with the buttermilk so that they are already blended before I add anything else.
Dissolve the baking powder in a little bit of milk.
Acorn squash has antioxidants that reduce inflammation, leading to diseases like arthritis, diabetes, different cancers. So I've mixed up the butter with the 2.5 cups of flour.
Mix into the flour and butter our coarse crumbles.
Add the squash mixture to the flour and butter. Acorn squash has vitamin A and lutein for healthy eyesight, plus fiber and potassium for lowering blood pressure and regulating blood sugar. So I'll go ahead and add another 1/2 cup of flour to this. Mix it and refrigerate while the oven preheats to 400 degrees. Just drop these biscuits, oven warming at 400 degrees. Bake 12 to 15 minutes until golden brown. Let's get some butter on these. I did use some Earth Balance plant-based butter.
Let's make it a breakfast biscuit.
Make this a breakfast meal. This has a nice smoky flavor. Air fried tofu. Tofu is made from soybeans. Eating soy products reduces the recurrence of breast cancer and relieves menopausal symptoms.
These biscuits were delicious. They tasted like sweet potato biscuits with sausage. Took me back to my grandma's country kitchen.
All right, y'all, you know where to find everything, plantbasedtreats.org. Thank you so much, Gail at Night, for dropping that link. Corey, we got to go because they're having too much fun in the chat. Yes, of course. Philip is laughing at XDMC because, Megaspace came in. Hello, welcome in. So good to have you. But while he started the cipher, he was like, XDMC, here we go. Okra is the disease of madness. This is why I say step on them and it be happiness. Now, my flowing, like Curtis Blow. But anyways, XDMC took the mic and was like, grind some okra. It's no joke. Add to your blunt and start that smoke. And then Philip, okra is the devil. I said it before. Don't make me say it again. Now I'm past the s'mores. Corey, we got to go.
Guys, thank you for joining us on this episode of The Blind Guy.
His wife.
Their Life Live. Join us tomorrow for Food Church Friday. We're going to talk about how you can prevent hair loss, hair fall, how to have stronger, healthier hair, but just by taking care of your temple from the inside out.
Now, y'all know we'll have more recipes. Love and Live Show says that biscuit looks delicious usual. It was delicious. And No Brainer says you have a great voice for narration, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Well,
we got to go. They're trying to say we're going another 48 minutes. We're already in overtime.
I gotta end this cipher, and I don't mean to be grimy. People don't like okra because it's slimy, but I'm telling you, it's good for your love juices. Get some okra, and I say deuces.
Oh, deuces.
Juices, yeah.